host, Senator Jeganathan, speaking for the first time this session. WPO, please be notification when you're ready. Senators, prescription drug ads seem to be everywhere on TV. No matter what channel or app you tend to use more recently, you've probably got a handful of hepatitis B or chlamydia ads, whatever you get. And however, when you actually delve into the true nature, purpose, and aftermath of the use of these ads, it is clear to see that they aren't all they're meant out to be. So for the following reasons, and being firm negation of the aforementioned legislation. First, and being firm negation of the aforementioned legislation because some of the drugs that are advertised through these advertisements may not even be suitable for the consumers yet, because the FDA doesn't regulate the ads until after advertisements have already been publicized. According to a 2012 survey by Clinical Orthopedics, 61% of consumers thought that the drugs that were specified in the ads were already cleared by the FDA, and they openly accepted the fact, because why would they be advertising it if safety measures hadn't been taken yet? However, contrary to popular belief, in reality, the FDA only conducts long-term safety trials and studies after the advertisement has been taken. These consumers who are openly accepting of these openly accepting ads that telling them to take these medicines that for symptoms that they may already have, openly accept the fact that they do need this medicine and that it'll definitely help their symptoms, when in reality these tests haven't even been taken yet to prove that it may be safe to them or that it'll actually cure the problems that they may be experiencing. An example of this is Vixox, a medicine for arthritis and hand-related injuries that seniors tend to get. This actually led to 4,500 deaths between a 6-year span from 1999 to 2005. When in reality, if the publication for the drug would have been taken later on, with the ads not being publicized, we would have seen a significant decrease in deaths and inevitably the drug being shut down for not meeting long-term safety methods. Until we adjust the way that this long-term safety methods are trials are taken after the ads are before the ads are publicized to the world, this is going to stay a common issue. Second, stand being firm negation because of the fact that professional pressure from that use of these ads will lead to incorrect positions from healthcare professionals, no matter how much the affirmation will deny this. 94% of oncologists surveyed for an article in the Journal of Clinical Oncology in 2010 stated that they've at least had one patient request a drug through the use of seeing them on TV. However, this usually comes from peer feedback, and that can be slowly eliminated. But through the past years, with the expansion of these advertisements on television and more popular channels, that has been coming through the use of DTC ads. And the scary thing is, half of those surveyed doctors that agreed that at least one of their patients has said that have actually prescribed the medicine. As I said before, long-term safety measures all tend to have not been taken before the advertisement of these ads, and in pressure to keep the patient, because it is a business after all. These doctors are more likely to go into the patient's wants and give them drugs that their body may not agree with. And for the following reasons, stand being firm negation of that legislation.
Okay, that's 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Questions? Online? Online people, I'll be taking points off if you're not participating in the debate. Questions? Starting with Sean.
So, you said before that many people have just thought that they have these illnesses and symptoms, but even if people think that they have these illnesses and need this medication, will doctors still need to check them first and decide whether or not they really need this?
Senator, as I said in question, we still lead to unnecessary doctor visits, and as I've shown, professional pressure to these doctors may lead to incorrect prescriptions anyway.
Okay.
So a study done by an organization called EnoFact, it says that when there's less ads on TV about these prescription drugs, there are more people getting heart attacks. So what do you have to say about that evidence?
Well, the job of prescribing these ads is to the doctor, not to TV advertisements. So the doctors and the healthcare professionals that are tending to these patients, it's their job to publicize the use of these drugs to make sure that the patient gets what they need.
Okay.
Senator, you stated that consumers often incorrectly believe that drugs on DTC ads were FDA approved. However, can we simply solve this through increasing public awareness about FDA approval?
Until that happens, we can't stand with the idea, and as far as we show, the FDA hasn't taken any action to approve those measures, so we can't assume that.
All right. You have more questions?
The evidence I stated earlier shows a direct correlation between prescription ads on TV and how many people are getting heart attacks. So how do you say that even if it is the doctor's job to do that. If they're not doing it, isn't it better that these consumers are getting it in some way?
Well, that's shown there are side effects of the DC prescription that wouldn't come if the doctor were to follow up with their job and prescribe these drugs that the patient would most likely need.
All right, thank you.